Hey guys, welcome back once again. So today I'm going to do an experiment with my car. I cannot say an experiment, but I'm going to test something in this car. So this is a 2017 model Hyundai Creta 1.6 liter petrol engine. So the car generates around 122 horsepower and has 150 Newton meters of torque. This is a first generation Creta, and this car doesn't has a lot of features that is present in today's Creta. The present day Creta has a lot more features than this one, and one such feature is the mileage meter. That is, there is a feature in the current generation Creta, not just the Creta. A lot of cars have this feature wherein you can see the distance run by the car for every liter of fuel. That is, you can literally get the mileage of this car from the dashboard itself. And I have been seeing lots of other Creta owners showing from their dashboard that the mileage given by their Creta is about 20, 22, like that sort of figures I am seeing. And it doesn't seem real for a 1.6 liter engine car. Of course, the present generation Creta is just 1.5 liter, and there is a minor dip in the power generated, but even then I don't think 1.5 liter car as big as a Creta won't give anywhere around 20 or above 20. So today I decided to test the mileage of my car. My car is pretty old. It is more than almost 5.5 years old, and the car has run 1,15,220 kilometers so far. So I decided to check the mileage of this car. So the best method to check the mileage of any car is the tank to tank method. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill the tank of the car up to the cutoff point. That is the fuel nozzle completely inserted into the fuel tank, and the point where the fuel comes up to the nozzle and cuts off the nozzle, I'm going to stop filling my fuel tank. And then I'm going to run the car. Today I had to go some places, so roughly today I'll be running around 120 to 150 kilometers. And after that I'm going to once again fill my fuel tank up to the cutoff point. And then basically all I have to do is I have to divide the kilometer shown in my trip meter with the amount of fuel which I filled in the second fuel stop, and with that I can calculate the mileage of this car error free. So we are almost near the fuel pump, and let's see how much mileage the car is going to give today. Full tank. Full tank. So filling the fuel part is over. The tank is full now. Now I am going to reset both of my trip meters. So the trip meters are reset, and in my next fuel stop I have to once again fill the fuel tank and then see how much fuel the car has consumed, and that's it. So this is the East Coast Road through which I am traveling right now. The speed which I am maintaining is quite normal for this car, and I am very light footed today on the accelerator, and shifting gears I am exactly doing at the nominal speeds. I am not over revving the engine, and I am not allowing the engine to lug down due to low RPMs. So today the route I'm going to drive has everything. Right now I'm traveling on the East Coast Road. The road is very wide and very good, and I'll be traveling on this road for some 30-35 kilometers, and then after that I have to navigate through some village roads. Village roads in the sense the roads are not bad, but they are very narrow, and I cannot maintain the speed I am maintaining on these roads. And after that I will be having national state highway for another 30 kilometers, where it is possible to maintain triple digit speeds. And then the last stretch is a national highway, proper national highway with no opposing traffic, where we can go beyond triple digit speeds. But I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to keep the speeds as low as possible. And one more thing is, for half of the journey I'm traveling alone in the car, and after that I'll be taking my family with me. So why I'm testing the mileage in this condition is because practically you cannot drive in the ideal condition every time. Ideal condition is just with a single person, and running your car only on the national highway will give you the maximum mileage. But those are ideal conditions, and in real life it is not possible to drive in those conditions every time. So today I'm going to just check the mileage in a normal practical condition. And finally it is time to refill my car once again and check how much mileage it has given to me. Initially I thought of completing this in a single day, but now I have driven my car for almost 220 kilometers over a course of 3 days. I started 3 days ago, and I have had some rides, all types of rides I have to say. I have driven in hot climate, at night time, and now it is raining, and I have ridden my car in the national highway, state roads, village roads, everything, all type of roads I have driven my car. So now what I have done is, practically when you are driving your car, you are not going to drive it on the national highway all the time. You have to take your car through all climatic conditions, all types of road, and with people or without any passengers. So I have driven my car in all these conditions over the past 3 days, and now my odometer reading is 219 kilometers. Sorry, the trip meter reading is 219 kilometers, and I think the fuel pump where I started is just 1 or 2 kilometers away. So I will go there now and refill my car once again, and let us see what is the mileage of this car. And I have got some surprising mileage figures for my Creta. 13.65 liters of fuel, and if you look at the trip meter, it is 220.8 kilometers. So that brings the mileage of 16.17 kilometers per liter of fuel. So I have been owning this car for 5 years, 5.5 years almost. It is 5.5 years, and I have driven 1,15,000 kilometers, and I have to say I have never got this mileage figures. This is the best mileage I have ever got, and I have not driven my car throughout the highway. The previous best was 14.3 when I was on a highway trip, and this is the best mileage I have ever recorded, and I am really surprised. The only thing which I did different was I was very light-footed on the accelerator throughout this experiment, and nowhere I pushed my car's RPM limiter way beyond the normal limit, and I did a sort of defensive driving. I have to say, I was not driving in my normal way, and I was driving a defensive way of driving, and really the mileage figure has increased a lot, almost 4 kilometer per liter from what I was getting normally. So for a 1.6 liter engine car, that is pretty good. So now what I have thought is, I will try this experiment once again on a national highway, and I think that will be the maximum mileage that I can get out of this car. So that's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. See you all once again in another video.